Hi everybody, welcome to KastorCorner.com. I'm your host Cleo here for another toy of the day. So happy to have you guys here today. We're going to do a full gallery up on KastorCorner.com. So if you want to see close-ups and all the details, head over to Kastor's Corner for the gallery. We want to thank Hasbro for sending this along. This is a sample. They sent us early before release, pre-release, and we're happy to kind of show this off. And so check out a full gallery on the website, KastorCorner.com. You can follow us. We are at Kastor's Corner. Head over to the Cornercast podcast on Apple Podcasts. Catch up on episodes now before we start our new episodes in November. Thank you to Hasbro for the sample. Get your own shirt. All the links are below. And yes, our Sentinel back there, or one of our Sentinels, it's the only one we received so far, is wearing a Kastor's Corner t-shirt. So get yours today. So what do we got here? So we looked at Meowscles. Right here. We looked at him the other day. And so today we're going to take a look at Skye and Ollie. I really enjoyed the Spy season. I really did. And I really liked what they kind of brought to it. You can see they're using a lot less plastic in the packaging. We talked about that last time. If you look on here, it looks like we're going to get two swords, her back bling and her grapple gun and her parachute there. Her glider. So let's see what we got in the package, what it looks like. Okay, so good packaging. Just like the last time, she's kind of stuck inside. We've got the accessories in the middle here, tissue papered up. We've got her partner there in two parts there, so we're gonna put those together. I caught him this time. Isn't that amazing? Get rid of that. And let's see what we got. So she's kind of zip tied in there. So let's get this off. And this one. Oh, it's taped. So she's also zip tied in. So let's get off these wings. Not hurt myself. Jesse, I know you're saying it in your head. I'm using my... I just can't. You have ingrained that in my head that I am unable to do anything with this without that stupid Blue's Clues thing in my head. So thank you for sticking that there, and it's never going to come out. It is never, ever going to happen. So there's no clips or anything. It looks like it's more of a pressure connection between the two. But you can kind of see things line up. So we're going to line up his star belly and everything like that. So there you go. And I'm going to assume that these are the handles. So let's get Skye out of there. Okay, Skye and Ollie, yeah. I like her. She reminds me of a gamer person. And I like the looks that they gave the character in the game. I think it was a really good anime fan. She's got her instant camera on there. I think the detail work, the cartoon look of her face and her eyes really reflect that. She's got the little Ollie hat on. Let's see what she looks like if she was going to be using her glider. So there she is using her glider, kind of flying around. I never got any of the older 6-inch stuff that was in the past, at least the glider stuff for it. So I think it looks cool. It's a lot of fun. She's completely pinless. Double knees, double elbows, a good range of motion so far that I can tell. Let's see what she's got in her wraps. So she's got her grapple gun. Oh, it's clear translucent plastic around the center there. It is not functional. I'm not sure if I was supposed to take that out, but it is 100% not functional. Like it's not, there's no rope inside that, it can shoot out. And can't use the wheel in there to kind of shoot it out, but it is, I mean, all the stuff in Fortnite's a little bit oversized, but it definitely looks oversized for her to carry it. But it's still a nice addition to it. It matches the look of the game. I think aesthetically all that stuff looks way too oversized for me, but I think it definitely matches the look of the game. So we have her back bling. She's got her gamer in there. She's got a shield. She's got all the little details in there. I'll do close-up shots of them on the website, so if you'd like to get a closer look to that. So there's her with her back bling. Nice addition. And the moment of truth, because on Meowscles it listed something. Oh, that's what I was noticing. When I was looking at the promo art for it, it had 2 curl bells, dumbbells. When we actually got them, it didn't. So we do have 2 swords, which is great. So one can fit in her backpack. I don't think they both can fit at the same time. Translucent blue, which is just stunning for it. Really cool hilt, really nice handle. There's a lot of detail on the hilt that you'll see in the close-up pictures in the gallery. And there she is with her sword. So I think overall, I think it's a really good figure. Joints are tight, like not horribly tight where I think they're going to break. I'm still getting used to this new pinless stuff because you have to put a little more pressure on the joints than you normally would because they're just so static, to start with and kind of make those breaks for the first time. But once you do, I think it works really well. And so I think she's got a really good range of motion. Like these are really well designed for wave 1. Usually wave 1 of a lot of things are a little bit clunky and a little bit off. So far between Meowscles and her, like they're solid. It's a solid, wave. And so you can kind of see that like Hasbro is definitely taking cues from their other lines to improve the technology that they're using to make newer lines. So it's nice to see like right off the bat. I mean, I would say this is up to Legends standards as far as articulation and detail on it. So, and Black Series too. But I think Black Series has a different design look for them. So how does she stack up next to Meowscles? Let's take a look. This weight bench. It's in here. It's in this box. So here's Skye. Here's Meowscles. So she's clearly smaller than him. You can see them kind of stand toe to toe. So he is the bigger figure. She is the smaller one. Definitely age-wise, that matches up. That idea matches up. The animation look for them. I think the clothes on her help. Some of the breaks on here, because he's shirtless, don't look as good naturally because of he's shirtless. With her, all of her articulation points and stuff kind of are hidden by the clothing itself or the aesthetics of the clothing, so it looks a little bit better. So if I was going to say which one I think is better between the two, she's a standout for me. But, I mean, she's got the sword and the backpack, and I relate to her more than I relate to him. The muscle guy who's always in the gym versus the gamer and comic book nerd. I'm going to pick the gamer, the comic book nerd. But I really love the accessories. Between the grapple, the suction cup, the plunger grapple gun, and the 2 translucent swords, I don't think you can get any better than that. So check out a full gallery of these guys up on castorscorner.com. Thank you again to Hasbro for sending these over. We really appreciate getting first looks at these. You can follow us. We are at Kastor's Corner on all social media. All the links are down below, including the link to the Cornercast podcast every Monday night starting in November. We're coming back for what I'm going to start calling season 2. And hit the subscribe button. The more of you that subscribe, the more cool things we get to do, and then we get to share them with you. And that's been an important part of this journey. And as we say every night, Jaxie, we love you and we miss you and we wish you were here. And thank you all for watching, and thank you all for being part of this channel for the last over 300 days. We really appreciate all the support. And we'll see you tomorrow night for an all-new Toy of the Day here on castorscorner.com. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.